What up, Leo? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you from Boston, from the Queen Bee Tarot. So I am here to do your monthly reading, and I'm going to tell you guys what I see as I go and what I feel when I'm shuffling. I see that somebody here, the bottom is the King of Cups, but when I was shuffling, there's a card there that says that this person is being disingenuous. The cards that I pull up are the King of Cups in the upright with the Nine of Swords. So although this person is appearing to be okay emotionally and somebody that you can trust and you can be with, what's really going on here is they're going to keep you up sleepless nights. Because it's a surprise to you that this person would act this way. You weren't expecting it. So you've got options here. You're starting to get confused. This person is, got other options. While you're in bed upset, this person is perusing their other options. So, and what's worse is it does look like it's some sort of karmic relationship, a soulmate relationship, and someone can't figure out what they want. So there is a soulmate tie there, but somebody can't figure out what they want. With this card showing up twice, once in the upright, once in reverse, this tells me somebody really doesn't know what they want. And someone got hurt in the process with the King of Cups there in the reverse. He wasn't in the upright when I took a look at him. You're defensive, and you know these options are there now. You know that confusion was created to keep you from figuring out whatever was going on, if that means something to you. First of all, guys, this is a general read, so it may or may not apply to you. So take what you can, leave what you can't. If it doesn't apply to you at all, check your sun and moon signs. This is for Leo, sun, moon, rising, Mercury, and Venus. So if you're not seeing anything in the Aries read that helps you, look into your moon sign and your rising sign. If not, then I would probably take a look at some of your other signs that are falling in, like Mercury or, just other planets and where your birth chart lies. So it's not going to resonate with everybody. Sorry. I'm gifted, but I'm not that fucking gifted. All right, so I've been asking to get in the energy here, and it looks like you guys are coming out of defensive mode. Like you have a choice to make. You have a balanced choice to make, and it's probably regarding this person on whether or not you want to, regarding this person. It looks like you're going to make the decision to cut off ties or to get a divorce or to move out or something like that. This card also warns that you're not listening to the universe and you're not listening to your spiritual advisors. So when your spiritual advisors are explaining to you that you're in a soulmate relationship, sorry, I have hair there, and you're in a soulmate relationship and things aren't working out, there is a way out of it. So you need to pay attention to your spiritual advisors. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, you can send me an email. I'll send you a full list of services at Trinity32719@hotmail.com. Information in the box below. But it tells you how to get away from toxic. I have rituals that will help you get away from toxic situations and close those ties. So you might want to take a look at those. They're at the bottom of the list. So here he is again, the King of Cups with the Hierophant upright. So this might be somebody who tells you what you want to hear in order to keep you around. They're just telling you what you want to hear. It's not necessarily what they want. It's what you want to hear. Leo, you're showing up in your own reading reversed. Like this person got you really good. You believed this. You believed this fable or story they were telling you, and now you're feeling kind of like devastated. What happened? So let's shuffle out and see what the ancestors have to tell us. Okay, ancestors, please give us the best possible truth for Leo. Collective, December 2018, please. Let's give the most accurate possible story that we can to Leo. Okay, so the main energy for your read is Judgment in the upright. I have 3 cards, and already 2 of them are major arcana. So you have major life forces here, Leo. They're telling you that you're making good choices. So keep making those choices. And they're telling you that they're watching your situation as well, whatever situation that might be that I haven't gotten to yet. They're telling you you're making good choices. For some reason, they've been watching your situation as well, and they were watching Aries' situation, which is weird. Maybe you're with an Aries, but there was a lot of fighting there. A lot of disruption, a lot of external fighting, internal fighting, taking actions against each other that are cruel. And it looks like somebody, either a Virgo or somebody, needed to go inside themselves and really reconnect with themselves rather than try to reconnect in the relationship, because they felt like, I feel like someone felt like they were losing themselves in this, like they were becoming someone they didn't know. And when that starts, you know that it's time to get out. Okay. So I am seeing that someone may want to take action toward you, but the feeling that they're getting from you is that you're done waiting on them to get their shit together. You're done waiting. You have put in all this time, and all you got back was this measly little shitty ass pentacle, and you're like, okay, I'm done waiting, so I'm gonna make my decision, and I'm gonna choose me. This is a card of travel, so if you're traveling, know that it's a good time to travel for you. It's disappearing in the upright, but you're making the decision to choose yourself, to love yourself more than you love someone else, instead of sitting around and waiting for something that is clearly an offer but not any good for you. Doesn't help you in any way, does it? Okay, let's continue to give a clear and accurate story to Leo, please. Continue. Okay. It looks to me like I feel like you looked at this person and said, okay, I vibrate on much higher level than you, and we can't even have a discussion, really. Like, you looked at this person in the 5D and you were like, I can't even have a discussion with you about the 5D. Like, it's not worth all of this fighting, because it's not what you want. It's not what you really want, Leo, and you need to start learning what it is you want. You've got the Empress here, and she's looking straight ahead, but the Queen of Wands next to her tells me that she asked the Queen of Wands to go in and lend her the energy to cut things out of her life, his or her life, that no longer serve them. The Queen of Swords doesn't take bullshit from anybody. So when you borrow this energy to go in, you literally cut people off. So you've cut a lot of people off, and I'm not sure if it has to do with cutting off all of your friends that may have been friends with him or her as well. But it looks like you made the choice to vibrate the highest you could and walk away. You're not willing to take that opportunity on this person again. I feel like maybe you found out things you didn't like about them. Maybe you were really surprised to find out these things you really didn't like. But you're just absolutely, come on, guys, not willing to take a chance on them. You're not. I just got a book here. So we may not do the unicorns because I literally have a book, okay? Okay. So, wow. Jeez. You're not willing to take a chance with this person, okay? This may be another fire sign, but you're showing in the upright here. You're showing up saying, okay, I'm done playing the fool for you. The King of Wands is very, very direct, forward, doesn't hold back, speaks their mind, speaks truth, is fair but kind, fire sign energy. So, you know, it's fair but kind, but it's also always on the move. So there's always a lesson to learn. And I feel like you're in that mindset right now, Leo. You're in that mindset of, okay, enough of this and more of this. Because you're looking at what was a sneaky situation for you, and you're looking at the Two of Cups in reverse and going, okay, this obviously didn't end well. And you want to break free of this. You're not willing to take a chance. I don't see a reconciliation, especially with the King of Wands being as high vibrational as you can, aside from the Emperor staring at the Five of Swords in reverse. So you're coming out of this and you're just not willing to put yourself on the line again for somebody you feel like doesn't even have feelings for you. They do, but they've never told you. So that all that waiting on not telling you made you feel like they didn't care. It made you feel like, hold on. They're saying it, again, please. It made you feel like minuscule in their life is what they're trying to get across. Like everything else was more important and then it was you. And they had feelings for you, but they never told you. They never came out and said anything. And so after a while, you got sick of sitting around and waiting for them to tell you. And their idea was just that you should know, wherever that comes from. I'm not sure how you should just know that somebody has feelings for you. You can't assume. Just because somebody's affectionate towards you doesn't mean that every person has feelings for you like that. So, you know, their frame of mind really needs to change. I see that, you know, they brought in this fogginess, these options. This card shows up again. They brought in this fogginess, these options. They weren't doing any work on the relationship. So to you, it was like, okay, we're coming up as the Ten of Pentacles here. This isn't for me. Leo, you're just saying you are not for me. This person is not for me. And it got to the point where either you can't wait to be single. This person may be moving out. You may be moving out. You want to go and nourish your garden of life because you realize with this person that your garden of life is dying. Your wishes are dying. There's no wish here with this person. There's no reconciliation so far. They did mess up. Although, depending on each story, you either need a closing of the circle, of the karmic circle, or you'll need a breaking of the karmic ties. Depending on how this ended. You may have learned your lessons from this person. But it looks like you're not going to mourn them very much when they're gone because it's become a burden, I feel like. You know, this person absolutely refuses to talk about how they feel. They give you subtle hints that get your hopes up, and then they don't live up to those expectations, is what I'm getting. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify with the After Tarot and see what the After Tarot says. Okay, so your main energies for this reading are Judgment and the Magician. So it's telling you, it's seen, you know, they've seen what's going on with you. They know what's going on with you. You see that in the After Tarot, the Magician is manifesting. They're giving you the opportunity to manifest. They're giving you a gift because of the fact that this person really screwed things up. I mean, there was all this external fighting just to get away so that they could do whatever they wanted to do. This is so much like Aries reading. Wow. Maybe some of you, yeah, well, I have an Aries moon. So, I mean, this is just like the Aries reading. This is weird. If you look at this, here's the Seven of Cups again. So we have the same exact card, right? Here's the Seven of Cups. And he's trying to decide, you know, I'm confused and there's all this fog. Should I dip into all these cups? And, you know, I know that I'm with somebody, but hell if I'm not going to do it anyway. It looks like this person went and did it anyway. You see the snake of temptation is wrapped around him and he has jewels from all of these cups. He's dipped into all the cups, or she. Is that a he? Yeah, that's a he. So he's dipped into all the cups. Excuse me. Speak that truth to somebody. You guys are killing me with this closed up throat chakra because then I have to keep opening it up. It's like every sign is afraid to speak their mind right now. Be that strong Leo you are and roar. This person is taking advantage. They have multiple options that they're indulging in. When I say indulging, I mean like, look at the snake right there wrapped around him. It's like it owns him. So we're going to keep clarifying for the sign of Leo, please, for December of 2018. What is the collective Leo energy? Okay, so it's saying that with the Hermit, you have the High Priestess, and it's telling you that you knew this person was not good for you, but you ignored red flags anyway. Um, you knew this person was not right for you. You ignored. No, 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 no. You see this? No. You ignored this lesson anyway, and felt that connection, so you went for it. But you did see red flags, and it's telling you follow your instincts. Jeez. The cards are flying out. They're so angry. So I feel like you guys are really, really angry about whatever this person did to you. Like, the cards have been flying out since before I even hit record. So that should tell you something. Let me see how many cards here. We'll take until we're... Interesting. Okay. You guys are getting so many extra cards here that it's like I'll never get to the unicorn. So let me just start explaining. Leo, you already know. Don't make me. Speak the truth. This is the third time my throat chakra's closed when I've done a reading recently. It's very annoying. The Hermit with the High Priestess. So you knew there was something in you that knew that this person was a soulmate, but they were also not good for you. You knew that this person was not something that you should be playing with. It looks here like the action they took toward you was just taking and taking and taking. And if you look, it's the last of his money in his hand and people keep coming. It's over giving. It's giving too much to a relationship that doesn't deserve it. And I think you already knew that because you've got the Seven of Pentacles here with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you have the Queen here next to giving too much and not getting back enough, giving too much again and not getting back enough, Leo. So this is your lesson here. When she is in the reverse, she's mean-spirited, she's frustrated, she's irritated, she's not abundant. She's lost all her abundance. Maybe you gave it to this person, and maybe you spent too much money on them. And now you don't have anything for yourself, and that's why this is coming up. You gave them too much of your emotions. You don't have anything left for yourself. You need to learn self-love. You've got the Three of Wands here. It actually appears twice in your spread, and I'll show it to you. And then you've got the Page of Swords here, and in reverse. So the Page of Swords in the After Tarot, you see three people coming up. You can't tell whether or not he's getting ready to fight and be immature, or if these are his friends that he's hanging out with being immature. But he's supposed to be walking and delivering a message. A very quick message of some sort. So I feel like some of you may have gotten some responses from the other person that were very sharp and mean. They may be spying, being immature, still hanging out with their friends all nights of the hours, and being like 40 or 50. I feel like there's some of that. And the clouds are rolling in. So it's telling me that things are getting foggy, it's getting confusing, and he still hasn't delivered his message. He's just hanging out with his buddies, or he's sword fighting. And you really want to let go. You want this to be done. So we've got the Empress, which was in reverse, with the World card. So it looks like once you let this person go and you start loving yourself again, you'll be able to close this circle. So a lot of you will need to close karmic circles, and you can email me a list of that. It looks like you learned your lesson from this person. You've got the Queen of Swords clarified by the Queen of Cups. And so this person is coming in as a queen. They're coming in as somebody who is very sharp with words, but is an emotional manipulator. So even though you've called this queen out, you've shut off all feelings to this person. And I feel like they have manipulated you in ways that you didn't think was possible. So you called in the Queen of Swords energy to get rid of this person. Now, this could be you or your partner. Cross watchers, you're always welcome here at the Queen Bee Tarot, but this is what it's showing me, a mirror image of two queens, one in her right and one in her shadow self. So you could be not willing to open up, which is a problem, because you have somebody coming into your life. Or maybe not. But you have the Fool. You're not ready to take a chance on anything. And you've got the card of overindulgence. This is the nine of Cups, which can be a wish card, but with the cards around it, it tells me that it's a card of overindulgence. You got 9 cups. He's got a gourd there for more alcohol while all this is up here. And he's very heavy set. He's, just ignore my phone. He's eating more than he should. And if you look at his servant is skinny. And he doesn't offer any to the servant. He's just overindulging. And it comes in the reverse to let you know, hey, this is an overindulgence. And I think this is why you're unwilling to take that chance with them. Is you know that they're overindulgent, maybe in women or men or money spending. But you've got the King of Wands clarified by the Hierophant. So you guys are ready for commitment. You're ready to settle down. You're ready to do all of those things you said. But this person they aren't at all who you thought they were. They didn't live up to that expectation. And this is someone I feel like you thought you could marry. But they weren't truthful with you at all. And now you're finding out all this stuff. You're finding out that they behave like this. There's secrets coming out. There's a lot of secrets coming out that you didn't know before. And you're pretty devastated, even though, moving away from this, the devastation card is in reverse. You're pretty devastated that this person kept secrets from you because you thought they were really on the up and up. You thought that they were, the one for you, real. But the 2 of Cups comes up in reverse with the 3 of Cups in reverse. So they're not ready. They were out having a good time with other people and having options while you were working on the relationship. Then you've got the 7 of Cups again with the 3 of Wands. And I told you I would show you when the 3 of Wands came up again because we have it twice in your reading right here. Except it's in the reverse. This one is in the reverse and this one is in the upright. So if you notice here in the After Tarot, this is a card of decisions, a card of traveling, a card of going places. So maybe your lover is at a distance. Maybe you traveled to see this person. Or you just made the decision to let this person go free and to work on yourself because you'd had enough of, going through what you were going through with this person. So you set them free. You freed yourself from the situation as well by doing that. This is something that absolutely had to come to an end. There was no work to be put in. It's a soulmate lesson and it had to come to an end. And this is telling me that you're just coming out of it. You still feel the hurt, but you're just coming out of it. You've got the 10 of Pentacles, clarified by, the Page of Wands. And in the background, you see a girl standing there as though he just gave her a message and took action toward her. Or she wants him to take action toward her, but he's not. He's slowly walking away, going to give his message. She's just standing there, if you look, like waiting. Is he coming back? So I feel like you don't know right now. I feel like this action is up in the air, and it's caused a big ripple in your relationship. You feel like you don't know if you either want this person back or if they're coming back at all. Whoa, buddy. You go from the single person card to having a really hard time dealing with the single life and with the monsters that are in your closet regarding this relationship. You are still tending to your garden of life. You've got exactly what you want here. You're caring for yourself. You're loving yourself, but you still have these memories and these nightmares and all of these things that happened with this person that were very impactful on your life. And now it's like you're up at night fighting demons instead of just being up worried. So, there is a need to close this cycle and move on. With the Mourning card, I have the Hanged Man in reverse. And you see there that the woman is coming over and she's feeding and watering him like he's a plant. He needs a new state of mind. So if somebody keeps enabling this person to do the same shit over and over again, they're like children. They're going to do that. It's basic psychology. You don't reward a child for being bad. You reward them for being good. Well, this person is enabling them not to have that new mindset, not to see the world in a different way, not to change their ways. So this person is in a stuck energy. Now, the other 4 cards that flew out were the 5 of Swords in reverse again. So this person looks pretty happy that they've defeated the other 2 people they're holding up their sword valiantly and, still cheering himself on while these people are walking away, like, into the ocean. They're, like, filled with shame or something that, they're walking into the ocean, and he's like, yeah, I'm so awesome. I just defeated you. You've got the Knight of Pentacles here, who they never intended to make you an offer that was long-lasting, okay? This is definitely a karmic relationship. It may be someone you knew in the past, and that's how they were able to come in and that's how they were maybe able to come in and break through your defenses so easily, or you felt very comfortable with this person. But in the end, there's no offer there. There's just, victory, and then there's, maybe you knew them from a childhood, but you're reminiscent now on those memories, and not in a good way. This hurts you. You found out, and it hurts you. So you're still going around with the broken heart, and this person is admiring his pentacles somewhere. So this goes for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Again, if it didn't resonate, then, there's lots of other readers on here, or check your Sun and Moon sign. Your Moon and Rising sign. The only thing that I'm going to ask you guys to do, and it's a huge favor, but it's so easy, is hit the like button. All you have to do is please, please, please hit like. The message may not resonate with you, but the more likes that are on the video, the more Leos will see it and get the messages that they need to get from this reading. So if you guys would just take 1 second and hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. If you need anything else, or would like a full list of services that we now offer here at the Queen Bee, all kinds of goodies, then email me in the box below. That is all I have for you guys. I love you. Keep it real. Keep it rockin', Leo. And, get those lessons in. Love you guys.